Oh, hey,
I like the crow. I like the
how's Seth
crow.
MacFarlane in the fucking reboot prequel sequel of Spawn?
What? What are you
Yeah, what the
talking
fuck's
about?
happening? Yeah, what am I talking about? Spawn. I know you forgot, but
No. Fuck you.
with this
Look, it's
sequel,
already
reboot,
started, people.
prequel,
He's
television
already being
series,
mean to me.
comic book,
It's been
animated
one day back. He's
franchise,
already mean to me.
comic,
Already mean
video
to me.
game, MMO, VR experience.
You son of a bitch.
Is HBO Max making a fucking show? Because HBO Max will greenlight anything at this point.
Oh, they are?
That's how fucking much HBO Max does shit if you believe that. Of course not. No,
Oh, okay. What to say? I was like, that would be fucking amazing.
Bro, they're doing like a
I'm down for
Velvet
it.
spin-off of Scooby-Doo or some stupid shit.
I don't know. Jet, how you do? Man, that's a wonderful burp. I enjoyed that so much. Jet, hello. How's it going? How you doing?
I'm doing pretty good. I'm looking at this $60 jacket that was $109.
Is that the,
you're not
the
gonna buy it, are
leather,
you?
the jean jacket one you showed the other day?
No, it's a patch jacket.
Oh, Jesus, I'm hitting wrong. I'm not used to this. I'm not used to this.
That's what she said.
Is that a sexual reference?
It is if you think about it.
Well, you clearly did not.
You clearly did not.
Anyways, hello everybody. How you guys doing? Chat Tech has returned. Yes, thank you very much, Gene. Okay, what's up? We got Birdman Allen in chat. Hello, Birdman Allen. Thanks for watching us. Appreciate
Yeah,
it.
he's in there all the time. I don't know what
Yes.
his deal is. He keeps saying hi to people and shit.
He's an asshole.
He kind of is.
I gotta tell you too, by the way. You gotta say something other than hi. What's
I
up?
literally talk to the chat all the time.
But that's not really talking. You're doing like an asshole boyfriend thing where it's like, listen, I buy the groceries. I listen to your stories.
I am literally in the chat
I'm
all
the
the time.
best boyfriend ever.
I literally am
I'm
in the
the
chat all
best.
the time. The first thing I say to somebody is hello, and then as we're conversating, I'm talking to the chat while doing the show.
Yeah,
I
well,
just always make sure every single
I talked
person
to
gets
I
an
talked to the
introduction.
chat. I talked to the chat. I was
No,
like,
you don't. You go halfway through. Oh, I did not talk to the chat. I better talk to the chat.
no. I remind you to do that. I'm always in the
Oh,
chat.
fuck
I'm
you.
like,
You're the biggest liar in the
dude,
world.
you know who I am? Like when
You know what?
as
Why
far
don't
as
we ask the
goes-
chat? Or Jet.
Yeah. Oh. And who gets mad every time I ask? Let's ask the chat. Who gets mad? It's you.
Because
You're always
you
like,
always
don't ask the
do
chat.
that
I
as a
hate
way
the
to
chat.
save
There's a bunch of
yourself, but
minorities in there. I can't stand them.
50% lose. But I want to point out that half the time you lose.
What the fuck? No. Like,
Hey,
that's
he
why I
asked the
asked the
question.
chat.
Why don't you read the chat, motherfucker?
He says, how many bits to get Nick to be nicer to Alan?
Ha! Bitch!
Why is that?
How many bits?
Why,
Bye, my love.
okay, by the way, why would that even be the question? He started being mean to me. He was like, you fat fuck. It was like terrible. It was terrible. He made fun of my mustache. I gotta shave this fucking thing.
You have a mustache? Oh. Yeah, it's actually growing nicely. It's like the first time I've seen your face. In like
I have a
month.
mustache, you fuck.
Well,
I'm
it's too busy obscured by your fucking hair that you're trying to obscure most of your face with, bro. Don't blame me for not noticing this shit. You're doing that on purpose.
Fuck you, man. You're an asshole. Anyways, Jet, how's my mustache?
I could use a little bit of work and a little bit of trimming, but otherwise, I mean, you obviously can grow one, which is a lot of people can't. So
Yeah.
I like that. I like that rating system. You have one. So
I mean, hey,
good.
most people don't. Most people can't. Like, a buddy of ours.
Ganja can grow a mustache.
Can he?
Oh yeah, no, he can't. Sorry, I just want to say his name.
I known that man for 5 years, and the most he got is like a couple of hairs on his chin.
Let's see. Black Knight says no, it's just dirt. Jeez,
It's
like,
just
it's not
dirt.
about
Yeah, Nick doesn't shower.
yeah. Wait, what? Wait, why did I say yeah?
Yeah, somebody clipped that.
Yeah, Nick doesn't shower. I
You
smell.
literally agreed. Yeah, totally. I don't shower. I showered in 3 months.
Yeah, fucking asshole, jerk.
there's gonna be someone in the chat basically saying like it's okay, Diaz. I don't shower either. I find it unnecessary with all the news about people showering coming out, not showering coming out.
Look, here's a rule of thumb. If at any point someone brings up bathing and you only go, "I haven't bathed in any amount of time," don't admit that at all. Nobody's
But you
asking.
should
Nobody
if
wants
it's
to know.
true, admit it. If it's true, admit it.
No,
Just change it.
don't
Just
fucking
don't
say
let that be
anything.
true.
Hell no. You're not on trial here.
You should definitely admit it and be honest about yourself. Because by the way,
Oh,
too,
is it
that's
Ryan's
how you
birthday?
learn about each other. That's how you learn how to be a better person. It's to not be that guy who walks around smelling and being like, non-hygienic. I mean, you can be sick. You can get yourself sick like that. You get people around you sick. That's why we got this whole coronavirus because people don't use
They ain't
bar
gonna
soaps.
they ain't gonna get me sick, but they're gonna have me make a really disgusted face once I smell them.
I still stand by that. I have no regrets to not really having a sense of smell.
Well, okay, I'm gonna be honest. If you had a good sense of smell, you should not be using it to smell other people. That would be kind of strange.
I mean, according to what you guys are saying, it's unavoidable if they're nearby.
There we go. I like this. Gene says, "How many bits to get Alan to be more understanding on this stream?"
Understanding about what? Just things in general?
Yeah, just because you're fucking stupid. You know.
I don't know. You still haven't answered the question. How much would it be to be fucking nicer to me?
Oh, yeah. A lot of bits. Like.
And apparently it's Ryan's birthday, so we should give him a shout out.
Not apparently. We knew. I had this.
I apparently, Facebook's been down.
I had this written down on this phone.
That
wow.
Great mind trick.
Congratulations. Fucking somebody call up fucking what the fuck? Oh my god, Chris Angel. Yeah, someone call up Chris Angel.
God damn it. Anyways, hold on. You know, I'm gonna try something really quick. I'm gonna pull a Hovig. I'm gonna pull a Hovig. Okay.
Reverse.
Look. What the fuck?
Bro, like certain things don't pick up on a green screen. That's one of them clearly. Just fucking share your screen.
Go. Okay. Anyways, I had notes, and my notes was like, make sure to say happy birthday to my boy Ryan Walterson. Ryan, I see you in the chat now. I'm not saying this because the chat reminded us. I had it on here, but you can't see. Oh, now you can. Why can't it see now?
Because like your phone was on before. Now it's basically it's off.
It's in front of your face, so
Bullshit.
It's gonna pick up your face and your body for the most part. But anything else that's not really your body movement is gonna become invisible. Like if anyone ever watches the fucking Illuminati, Penelope doesn't show up on the green screen.
Oh, she doesn't.
No, she doesn't.
Is that you trying to keep her out? Like you're trying to like any
no,
she gets trying to steal
you
it?
think a yellow, you think something yellow would pick up on a green screen, but no.
Oh, dude, by the way, speaking of Metropolis, okay, look, I'm gonna defend myself with what I'm about to say.
Wow.
I forgot to give Ganja a link, and I don't know if he's asking. But
not that I know of.
But the thing is, I forget because when was the last time he was on this show?
That is a good question.
So.
Like,
Solar's in the chat. Thank you for subscribing.
Amazing guy right there too. Make sure to watch Back in the Deck over there on his page at BIP_D, right? Or BID_P.
Basically, yeah, he's in the chat right now. Just click on the name and you'll get right to the channel. So.
Yeah. But I'm going to send this over. So I'm going to keep this on you because no one wants to see my fucking face. I'm going to send this over to Ganja Guru because this poor guy is probably like, hey, what the fuck? So there you go. And you might hear Ganja Guru soon. Wait, you might not. But
Kirk's just like, I just came back from the war. What war?
Well, there could be many wars that this guy could like an online war, like you're talking shit to somebody. I mean, another thing too, people are really like upset.
Follow my Twitter. That happens all the time.
The war on Spider-Man 3 versus Spider-Man 2.
Yeah.
I will die on that hill every goddamn day.
Yeah, and that's a deserved death. But no, dude. So here's the thing. I don't know what the fuck's going on with this whole like Facebook going down situation, but Barstool Sports, they have a Twitter, obviously everybody has a fucking Twitter, and he posted something about like, oh, one of the like main lines of command or whatever got like deleted, so now there's gonna be no more Facebook. Now obviously this is untrue, and obviously things are back to normal, and obviously there's nothing would ever be that stupid.
That's not how code works anymore.
Yeah, but like, what fucking idiot said, hey dude, make that post? Like that's
it's always rumors. The problem with having going on right now is ever since the 24-hour news cycle happened, and this happened with like CNN and all those other news stuff, where every minute of the day you had to have something, everything.
Yeah.
It came to the point where you eventually just ran out of shit to say, so you either do the fluff pieces or you do the rumors. Rumor says this happened. Rumor, that's why every single IGN is like, hey, rumor is some guys in this movie. It's probably not true, but rumor has it. That's why comicbook.com is still around, because they take the slightest little bit of information and write a whole article about it. So when Facebook is down, everyone's like, yo, what the fuck happened? What the fuck happened? Yo, I bet someone deleted the master code. Oh, that sounds important. Maybe that did happen. It's like, maybe it did. It could have easily happened. But guess what? We're not in the fucking 60s anymore. If a code gets deleted, either write the code or use a backup. This is a billion-dollar company. I'm pretty sure they didn't have one copy of a code.
Yeah, exactly. No, and that was just so stupid that people are even willing to accept that, to be like, oh, well, that's the case or whatever. Like, there's people in their comment section that's like, oh man, you guys, we heard it here first. You guys are so fucking smart. It's like, dude, no, that's not the way that fucking works. And obviously, too, it's like, why would they even put that out there? Like, are they literally just saying wrong shit just because it's still a trending social media tag that like they could still get attention for just being,
Oh, they could do whatever the fuck they want. Fucking Ryan and Chad say we got this covered, and fucking Double Dose the fan page, straight up a rule. It's like nothing from those sites. Even if it might be the one time it's true, it's like 1 out of 10. Because if we got this covered, comicbook.com is right, 15 other sites are also right.
Yeah.
But the problem is, when they say stuff, they'll be like, what was it? The guy who played the original Rhodey. Oh, he's gonna come back in the MCU. It's like that. You read the article, and it's like it'd be cool if he did. Like somebody's opinion piece. Oh, they could do that in the multiverse. Multiverse can do anything. But the problem is, the tagline gets you in, click gets you in, the ad banners are there, therefore they get money. Doesn't matter what. They don't care about integrity. They just care that you get there. So this whole Facebook thing is going up. Everyone's fucking like, hey, let's get some extra clickbait by just making it up. I heard like Anonymous took them down or some shit, or the Facebook master code got deleted. I'm like, as soon as I heard that, I'm like, Facebook's not going to delete forever.
Well,
like,
master code is like, what is this, Game Shark or fucking Pro Action Replay or whatever? Like, what kind of stupid fucking thing is that?
Like, you don't need to be an IT expert to be like, look, man, it's a code. It can be replaced. It can be rewritten. It can. Like, it's not like Mark Zuckerberg has a fucking key that goes, I will destroy Facebook. I'll put this key in like a nuclear launch code. It's like, it's a fucking program. If it gets deleted, it can just be re-uploaded. And maybe at worst, it'll take a couple weeks to build back the infrastructure. But this is a fucking thing that's been up for what, 20 years almost. Like, if it was gonna go down, it would have already went down.
Yeah, but no. So it was just kind of strange that was like a big thing today. But it did affect me. It affected my actual fucking work life and everything too, because I was supposed to be doing Facebook stuff. So like that was kind of surprising to me. But then lots of people were just freaking the fuck out about it. But everything's back to normal. You can go ahead and keep scrolling aimlessly. Like everyone scrolls forever, and like nobody doesn't even want to use Facebook. They're just like looking at dudes to be like that next guy that says something like, hey, I know what's the big topic, so I'm going to like braid this shit up.
Well, it also shut down WhatsApp and Instagram, and WhatsApp is probably the most important thing Facebook owns because it's actually used a lot more around the world.
Yeah, I completely forgot about them owning that, actually. What the fuck is wrong with my nose every time I do this show, by the way? My nose has been kind of like okay all day. This is like the 4th show to fucking row, and I haven't been doing a lot of shows.
Because any sort of congestion gets immediately increased when you have adrenaline rushing through your system. Oh, really? That's why during tests, it used to happen to me during tests, where my nose would just start running. I'm like, fuck, I'm so stressed out about the test.
You slimy son of a bitch.
Yeah, it was the fucking worst thing in the world. But yeah, the WhatsApp to me was the one that kind of went down the most, because like, international calling is expensive as fuck. You know what's not expensive? Having an internet and connecting to someone else that has internet. So people from around the world can talk and not have to pay fucking like $5 a minute or whatever to use a regular phone. They can just use the internet, and as long as you pay your fucking internet month, like it significantly reduces it and allows people to video chat their relatives. So when I saw WhatsApp was down, I was like, oh, that to me was the one like, oh shit, that's a huge problem for like the world.
Yeah. Looking at the chat though, man, I'm seeing people like Solar in the chat saying as long as Facebook. Let me see. I gotta move this shit out of the way. This whole setup is way different now, so my bad, everybody, if I'm still fucking up constantly. But Solar in the chat was basically saying that as long as Facebook is more concerned with engagement than accuracy, things are still gonna suck. Black Knight saying actually I fought against them because they were assholes. Said that to you, and response to what you said.
Black Knight saying he fought in the war. I'm like, oh okay, he's a veteran. He's like, yeah, I fought in the Crusades. I'm like, which side? And that is
I didn't know he was talking about real war. Like, wait,
I thought he was too, but then he said the Crusades. A very important question. If you're ever gonna talk to me, let me know which side of the Crusades you're on. If I'm gonna continue talking to you. By the way, I'm Muslim.
Yeah, bittersweet. She's like, Nick is sick. Is like, could you tell? Like, I don't know if you heard what I said earlier, or maybe you're like, like Nick is sick. I can tell because his fucking nose sounds so congested. Like, I don't know what it is. But yeah. Either way, though, here's the thing. We're gonna talk about something very, very quickly, and we might be able to. You can just tell, holy shit, that's not good. But
that's why you still need to get your hands on some of that honey that you've been putting off for 4 years.
I actually do have the honey.
Honey is amazing. How have you put it off for 4 years?
I am really good at postponing shit and not doing what I'm supposed to do. Fuck this goddamn screen.
Just my eye.
Yeah. What the fuck? You might saying, but Diaz, Alan, I want to know your thoughts on Venom. Let there be context because I thought it was a good movie. I'm not spoiling it, but I thought it was a good movie. But some people don't have that opinion. So here's the thing. I have not seen it yet, but I'm going to be seeing it tomorrow for sure. I will be able to give my full fucking review for it. But I'm going to tell you this right now, though. I did watch.
I can give them a quick 30-second non-spoiler, just my thoughts if you want.
I'm sure I'm gonna give my thoughts really quick too, just because of the fact that like I did watch some of it in bootleg, and the reason why I stopped is because I'm like, this movie is so fucking bad already within like 20 fucking minutes that I'm like, I need to see this in movie theater because I have a feeling that anything I'm gonna say is gonna be, oh, you watched it in bootleg. So I'm gonna watch it legit the way I'm supposed to, so no one talks shit. But what I saw so far with that fucking, they have a Black Sindel. Like in the beginning of the movie, it starts off with this girl. She's just like, just fucking screaming and doing all this crazy shit. I'm like, I don't care about this character. I know she's not important. And if you already got to start off like giving us like a second villain because your main villain is going to be such trash that everyone's been waiting for since the last fucking movie, no. And then I heard about what the fucking we call that after the credits, the stinger.
Oh yeah.
I know what that is, and I gotta tell you, I don't need to see this movie to know that that's one of the stupidest, worst fucking things. But it fits because that particular franchise is completely fucking stupid. Alan, take it away. 45 seconds, go.
Alrighty, the 45 seconds. I honestly thought this movie was complete garbage, not in the sense of I expected it to be any good, but the biggest problem with this movie is it's a remake of the first one. Take every single thing about the first one, cut it down by about an hour, and basically have it in a situation in which we just remade the exact same thing. You have the exact same starting point with the character going through the exact same problem. Meeting up with an evil asshole. Eventually, a symbiote gets involved, and then things work out at the end of the day. The exact same beat for beat as the first movie. You just cut up about 45 minutes of stupid bullshit. But the problem is you're adding extra stupid bullshit. So it's as if they remade it and then just recolored a bunch of CG to make it look better. It's the same movie. So if you like the first one, you'll probably like the second one. But to me, the first one to me was just so ridiculous that I was fun for the ride. This one just felt so like truncated that I'm like, am I watching a movie? I think I'm watching a movie. Oh, the movie's over. Like. But by the time you have an opinion of the movie's over. But it literally feels the exact same movie. Like, you could cut down Venom, cut down all the stupid bullshit, most of which is developing the villain, and then just line up side by side, and it's the exact same fucking movie. It's kind of ridiculous. And not in a good way, where the first one was ridiculous in a good way. This is just kind of like, look, man, we don't have an idea for a movie. It's sequelitis. It's literally, by the way, we might review a movie today that's the exact same central premise for one of the characters.
Yeah.
It is sequelitis to the extent where I want to be my own person and I'm going to go discover the world. Like every fucking sequel does, where it's like the second one you have to go discover yourself for some fucking reason.
Yeah.
What movie is that?
Stuart Little 2.
Oh, I thought to say, like, what movie did you
Yeah.
I'm watching Stuart Little 2 going, every fucking sequel is the exact same bullshit as this animated character. Like, you have to go and discover yourself. And it's like, it's not good. That's the
Venom
this
2.
is not good.
Venom 2, just like Stuart Little 2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just like it. Exact beat for beat.
I mean, look, I don't have much to say about that. We'll see how that goes tomorrow. Like, but I mean, it'd be what it is. But
I can't get over the word. I cannot get over the spelling of the word segue.
Yeah, neither can I. But that's definitely not a segue because what I'm actually going to be going for essentially.
That's not segue. That's Segu.
That's what I thought too. Like, what the fuck's a Segu? Oh, it's like.
That's fucking stupid.
Yeah, I know.
No, here's the thing. I think the main thing we had to really actually talk about here, believe it or not, is not going to be Stuart Little. We're going to talk about Stuart Little tonight for sure. That's happening, goddammit. But we got to talk about this little... Oh, wait. Before we continue on, spoiler alert for that.
Oh, cool. I got about the show that I am actively going out of my way to avoid it.
Yeah. Wait, so you're trying to avoid this because you don't want to watch it or you don't want to know about it?
I don't want to watch it.
Oh, okay. Excellent. But
no particular reason, but it's one of those things where it's like, when something is like nonstop talked about, it's like, you're now setting this expectation that I can't live up
fucking
to.
2. What the fuck are you talking about?
Yeah, I told you, Ven 2 was going to be a piece of shit. And that's an hour and a half versus...
about Stuart Little 2 again.
Both those are under 2 hours. That show's probably like a 6-7 hour show. But a situation where it's like the most talked about thing in the world, I'm like, look, man, I'm not a huge fan of death games by themselves anyway. Sure, like Alice in Borderland. But when it comes to Squid Game, it's like, look, man, like it to me, it's like when something gets so overly hyped, it's a situation where it's like, look, it's never going to live up to it, so I'm just going to avoid watching it. Because I always situation, well, it didn't live up to the hype, so I hate it. I don't want to be that guy, so I'm like, I'm just not going to watch it.
But really quick, before we continue on, I just want to show that I notice that he's here, so I don't look like a dick. So with that said, people, welcome back into the chat attack. Gotcha.
Sorry, I killed him.
What the fuck?
Anyway.
What the fuck? Ganja.
Yeah.
There we go.
There we go. Yes, he's here. What is up, dude? How you doing?
My mic's fine. I'm just like that was all suspense for like the realization of like I'm gonna be staring at you from the future now, and you really look like the fucking lead singer to the Corn guy. And it's
I just realized this is the first time you've seen me in a while.
Yeah.
Yeah, I forgot about
You
that.
lost so much weight. Congratulations, by the way.
Thank you. I'm very fat.
I mean, I just pointed out you're less fat than when I saw you last time, so congratulations.
Look, Alan, I can't accept compliments.
This man
got
the Superman shit now, bro. Before it was like roly poly like mine.
It's still like, just thanks.
Bro,
thanks,
it's
man.
defined
Take
now.
the compliment.
Looking like the Terminator and shit. Meanwhile, I'm fucking looking like a Snorlax, man. I'm impressed.
Anyways, well, still a lot more to go. Me losing a lot more weight as we continue on. But yeah, I mean, before we get into Squid Game, like, it'd be really shitty if I'm just like, Ganja, hi. All right, so anyways, this fucking show. What you been up to, man? Why don't you let people know, a couple of things you've been going. I mean, shit, you were out of town like fucking twice, I think, right?
I mean, before I change the topic, I actually was watching the Squid Billy show, as I've been calling it, to fuck with Trey in '90s. But I actually enjoyed it. I didn't get the chance to finish it. It's one of those things when you start watching a show in a group, you either get abandoned or you get told they finished it without you, and it just hurts your feelings. And you go fuck it. But I did get all the way to the final episode. I didn't get to finally finish it. But all the games I fucking appreciated. I was hooked the first episode, right, with the red light, green light shit. Not red light, red, green, yellow. Slow down.
I think you literally got it the first time.
Yeah, you got it the first.
No, I'm sure I fucked it up. But I really enjoyed it. And I liked the fact that it kind of played on the whole like theme of like everyone's stuck in this, but they're down for it. And the way they use the gambling effects to kind of intrigue everyone. That's essentially like everyone knows they're gambling addicts. Like that's the whole reason everyone's there by the time the second episode. By the first episode, I kind of feel bad for people. Some people thought they were gonna do some like bullshit ass slap game or probably get their ass kicked around. Yeah. So it's like ultimate challenge kind of shit. But those people that came back for that second round of game, that's when I was really invested for the series, because like everyone here guilty by association because y'all just saw the big piggy bank and came back. That's it. So I felt way less guilty, and I was along for the ride after that.
Yeah, because that's the big thing here, guys. Is like this is the show that literally everybody's been talking about, and admittedly, because I'm an American moron, I think that most people are probably reacting to this the way they are because they're just not used to something like this. But yeah, I did not want to watch this. I'm gonna be honest. Like our friends that used to be on the chat tech and just hung out with us like within the community and everything are super into this, and I'll name one of them because I'm sure she doesn't mind putting her name out there for the purpose of this. But Allie. She has this thing where she likes a lot of shit, especially Korean shit, and when she's like into something like this that's in a different language and a different kind of what do you call it, like culture or whatever, I feel like everything is spicy that's just not American. You know what I mean? Like I don't know if you feel that way, Jett, where like some people kind of look at not fetishizing, but like if it's not American, there's a certain like oomph to it that people just seem to kind of gravitate towards. You feel that way, Jett, or no?
Anime fans?
Anyway, well, just people, just like.
I mean, we call them weeaboos, so you're right.
Well, because I don't even feel that way just about that. I mean, like, there's people that act that way with fucking like British shit. Like, what's that fucking? There was a show that came out like 2 years ago. I don't know if it was a Queen's Gambit, but it was something else that was on Netflix. I forgot.
Queen's Gambit was super popular, but again, the last time this came around there's a lot of times where a lot of foreign television shows they don't always hit. But when they hit, they're the biggest thing ever because people aren't used to this kind of stuff. Like a lot of stuff that East Asian or at least that area of the world when they do the television shows, they focus very different stuff than if there was an American remake. That's why when people are like, oh, don't do an American version of it because America might necessarily focus on the gore, whereas when you watch stuff like this, they'll focus on the characters and the emotion. So it's the emotion that they're dying versus, oh man, look at that guy's head blew up. It's like it's which side's gonna focus on. So when you get the characterization, like for instance, again, Alice in Borderland, the closest thing I could watch it because it's the only death game I watched. You cared about the characters, maybe not every individual one, but you cared about them as the group. So when they start getting off, you start feeling bad. You're like, holy shit. But again, if you were to do like an American version, which would be a horror movie, you're more concerned about the kills than you are about the people. So that's why this is kind of going up because it's like we've seen so many stuff like this, but you can never predict if something's going to be popular. It doesn't like no medium from music to video games to television show. It doesn't matter how much good shit you have in there. You cannot predict if it's going to be a hit. The writer had 10 years he had this idea and it never went anywhere because no one thought this was going to be a hit. Now it's the biggest thing in the world, but it might not have been last year. Like you can never predict these things. But there is a situation where it's like, once you get something of quality to a different area of the world, people will start eating that shit up.
Yeah, and that's the thing, too, is, like, to be somewhat fair, the concept seemed interesting enough as a synopsis basically centers around, a survival game that hundreds of people get involved in these, like, I don't know what to fucking call it. It's like, because it's not a game. Like they're literally like contests essentially, and they're all based around like kid, games you would play as a kid essentially. And as Ganja said, red light, green light, or next light, left light, whatever the fuck, flashlight,
blind lights, help.
Gotham by gaslight. But they do these games, or whatever. And the thing is, like, at the very end of this entire, this entire series, but everyone knows that the numbers are going to keep going down. People are going to be failing as far as like these games go. And the thing is, like, it's all high stakes, biggest high stakes ever, fatal high stakes, right? Yeah. So they're going through all these particular things, and when they do this, the pot or the money pot, the jackpot or whatever that they're going to be earning at the very, very end becomes larger and larger and larger to the point where it gets down to like 45 billion won. I was calling it yen for the longest time. It's not yen, it's won. And that particular currency, I'm going to be honest, I probably should have done this beforehand, but I did not look up.
Divided by about 100 to compare it. So 45 billion by about 4.5 million, 450 million. It's a lot of money.
Yeah, it's a lot of money. And the thing is that all these people that are actually involved in this particular game or whatever is people that are going through, like, they have to own, they owe lots of money to either the government or they're in debt or something's going on that's fucked up. And, like, they all got themselves in a situation. That's why they're all desperate enough to be involved in this game in the first place because they need it. If they don't have this, they're pretty much fucked. They're pretty much screwed. Now, on that concept alone, you know, I was won over by that because I can relate to it. I've been in a situation. Honestly, if this was real, I'd probably fucking join it, and I'd probably be killing people and trying to be an asshole. But it relates to me, or I relate to it, so that's why I liked it. But you, Jett, synopsis-wise, what do you feel about this going into it, and why did you feel like watching it? Because at first, I feel like you didn't want to watch it, but correct me if I'm wrong.
I wasn't gonna watch it at first because just like Alan, I'm not really too big into the like whole death game thing because I mean they all usually end the same. In which like this basically does do a lot of things that death games usually do. I mean this has been done so much, it's hard to basically not do something that's been done before. But the reason that I actually had you watch it was because our friend 90s was gonna keep bringing it up until we watched it.
Yeah. And he's probably going to bring it. He's probably not watching this show right now. So I know
he's going to.
Wait, he's going to watch. Wait, so because I know the title of our video is Squid Game. Do you think he pays attention to his email to know, like, Squid Game? Oh, they're talking about it. We're going to fucking watch it.
He pays attention to the titles of our shows. He knows.
Damn it. Fuck. Well, my bad.
I'm not watching it. If you watch this part, I'm not watching it.
I literally could have tricked his ass into watching The Kissing Booth 3. Because you had to put Squid Game in the goddamn title. I can't do that no more.
It's a podcast. We gotta write this shit the way it fucking what we're gonna do. But no, either way though, you know.
Fuck analytics.
But no, so like you know,
the analytics would have fucked us, Jett. Keep that in mind.
Yeah, they fucked us before. It hasn't been the first time. But yeah, you know, I will say, you know, I don't like the name either. You know what I mean? Like, because here's the thing. Like, any excitement I had for this, too, not just because of, like, the concept of... Because you have to watch the show to know what the synopsis is, right? So, like, I'm right away, like, I don't really care. But, like, I ended up getting into the idea of giving it a chance with Jett because of another show I watched that Alan brought up earlier, but Alice in Borderland. Or is that what it's called? Alice in Borderland?
I believe it's called Alice in Borderland, yes.
Yeah. Amazing fucking show. Love that fucking show. And the thing is, like, that show, as you said earlier too, Alan, very like character driven. You know, lots of moments where, like, I mean, I don't mind saying it. I don't think you mind saying it, but like we cried.
Yeah, episode 3 specifically. And to me, it's at the end of the day, it's like, look, say whatever the fuck you want, pussy, or I'm too sensitive, or I get immersed too easily. I don't want to watch a show in which the premise is, hey, watch these people die in random fucking ways. That does not, to me, that is not appealing to me. I'm not saying anyone is lesser for thinking so. An entire genre of horror exists because of that. But that is not something particularly for me that I enjoy. So I avoid that because it's like, look, I'm getting attached to these characters. I want to see them survive and have arcs and grow as people, not just, oh, wow, that guy was kind of cool. Now he's dead. Like, that stuff to me is not interesting. That's why I like shonen anime a lot. I like watching characters grow through turmoil versus, oh, their only entire character arc is to see which random way they're going to fucking die. That to me is not appealing, but a lot of people enjoy that stuff because they want to know whether or not, like, they want to see the intelligence survive. Because this situation, unlike a horror movie where it's like, it's usually filled with dumb people, the thing about these death games is they're generally either normal or intelligent people, so you want to see them survive this adversity. But to me, it's something like, yeah, I'm not comfortable seeing that.
Yeah, no, and I'm in the same boat usually. I mean, I don't mind, like, when it's an emotional show and then, like, people die, I get upset. I mean, I've already told you many times before, and that's the whole joke in the show is that I don't like feeling things. But when that shit happens, it's like, it is what it is. But, like, no, so I'm looking at the situation here with this fucking, I want to say movie, but, you know, it's a series, it's a show. You know, I think that, you know, I ended up wanting to give this a chance because of the hard work that Alice in Borderland did, which, you know, is another property. So I couldn't help but end up hating, you know, our main character because it felt very much like how Alice in Borderland starts, where they're trying to tell you, like, hey, like, he's a piece of shit, you know, he's an asshole, he's a loser, he's lazy, he's this and that, but, you know, he's a gamer, so you're going to love him. And then in this fucking situation, they kind of do the same thing where our main character steals from his fucking mom. He's stealing her debit card, to be exact. You know, being a fucking loser, betting on horses, doing fucking nothing, living in an apartment so fucking crummy and small that it looks like he's living It looks like he's like a giant, like he's in a cardboard box or something. I
Yeah.
don't know what the fuck's going on with this fucking house.
No, the apartments are really generally small. You start seeing that situation where high population, they have super, super tiny apartments because they want to do 2 or 3 times the normal apartments you'd see in the States.
But when you see him steal money or whatever, and then he's betting on horses, it's like you don't have to live there. So now any kind of like bullshit that happens where they, you know, and you know what shows and movies do, they're gonna be, you know, our main character's going through it, everything sucks, and it's like,
Yep.
yeah, you're not. Fuck you. If I had my mom's debit card to go and bet on fucking horses, I would instead pay the fucking rent and then sign the lease to get out and then fucking go somewhere else. Like, you know what I mean? Like, your life's not that bad. I'm not going to feel sorry for you. So this character, right away, I'm not fucking digging. But, you know, he ends up winning this fucking horse thing.
Does he win one of the games by knowing the exact measurements of a random car from like 2006?
No,
I'll never get over that first part of that episode where he fit
That
like
pissed me off so bad.
Like this is
Yeah, that was
Alice in
such
Borderline, but
bullshit.
like this guy's the gamer. All he does is play video games all fucking day. But in order for him to solve the first puzzle in Alice in Borderline, he like knows the exact measurements of like a car he passed by, and like Rain Man's his way out of it. I'm like, bro, I'm playing video games my whole life. I don't know the exact measurement of a car. I would have died that first one. I'd be like, fuck, it's like a coin till we die.
By the way, too, I like how Slower in the chat's like, this needs a fucking puppet on a tricycle, basically making a Saw reference, which I could see this being, you know, that kind of
How's that
thing.
not happened yet? How is like Saw not like fucking capitalized on death games?
I know,
Is
right?
Saw a
Yeah.
death game?
Because I'm broke, bitch.
I don't got the money to do that. I don't know why it might sound like
a
Batman.
budget like this.
Did anyone watch Spiral?
Oh, yo, I completely forgot. Holy shit. Dude, we gotta watch that soon, man. We've been saying we're gonna watch
it's
that
been
for a
out for
long
like
time.
6 months, bro.
I hope to God you're wrong, but I almost...
we
believe
No,
already
May.
watched-
It came out in May. It's actually been pretty close to 6 months.
Jesus.
We already watched Spiral, like whatever that was on Shutter.
No, that
was
another
the
movie
gay
called
one.
Spiral.
Yeah, that was great, though. That Spiral. Go watch that shit. It's a great movie. It's about gay people, and one of them is black, and he's dealing with all that shit. Yeah, it's very, very good. It's like... It's really
So there
good.
we go. We don't gotta watch it. We already watched it.
No, we gotta watch Chris Rock's
Well,
Spiral.
we watched the gay Spiral.
I want to watch Chris Rock's Spiral where he's just walking around like, I can't believe it. There's a lot of crazy motherfuckers killing cops around here.
He's trying so hard not to be comedic, and it's not working.
Dude, Ganja, tell me, can you do impersonation of Chris Rock doing Spiral?
Oh damn, you tried.
The worse, the better.
The worse, the better. All right, so I'll keep that in mind. Fuck, I haven't seen the trailer in a while, so I'm just like, I have no well to pull this
No,
water out
take
of.
Chris Rock from like from one of his comedy skits, and then just try to be serious with that same tone.
You ever try to save a bunch of white people and you run into a puppet torturing them? Some wild shit.
You see
Me
a
personally,
puppet?
I don't care about puppets, but when you got a little puppet doing it, I feel bad.
I fucking love that.
Is the puppet in the new one? Like, did anyone watch Spiral?
I guarantee you, there's no way they're doing Saw without the puppet. And he just wheels up. I want to play a game. Like, it's like, who is fucking scared of that puppet at this point?
Man,
Just
I'll
kick the
take
fucking
that
tricycle off.
It
Just
was
kick it
like
off.
Chucky, like haha, be a or the ha.
I'm gonna take that as like a ghost star, Kirk. I'm better than Jimmy Fallon. That's
That's a
what's gonna
low
keep-
bar to beat.
I don't care. That's still a bar to be proud of. The pass.
Oh, man.
I mean, they can always say like, "Oh, you're better than James Corden."
Who?
Wait, why'd you say like Corden? Like, it's Corden.
Turn me and I was
Why,
like,
why
oh,
would
who
I
the
get?
fuck
Why would
is
I
that?
get his? Why would I get his name right? I don't like
He's
it.
British.
He's
so
a
you gotta be
comedic
extra.
treasure.
Is
He's
he?
so good.
Name one movie.
Cats.
Oh, dude.
yo, isn't that the dude that does the car singing shit?
Yeah. Wow. How the fuck did you know that?
I
That's
don't
a
know.
review of Squid Game.
Yeah. No shit. Yeah.
I don't know
forgot
what
where-
fucking pop culture reference asshole I pulled that out of.
Yeah, I don't know either, man. But
The
no,
only
but
thing I know James Corden from, and that's only because the reason the fucking Ocean's 8, he was like a guy in the movie.
oh yeah. Remember?
He-
Oh, go ahead.
I think he was also in the new Cinderella. I think he was all. Don't quote me on this, but I think he's basically been in every major bad musical that's came out recently.
Probably.
That is.
He can
kinda-
Yeah,
sing.
he
so-
did another one recently too. It's fucking awful. But
Did
anyways,
anyone
it's
watch that new Cinderella movie?
No. Who
No.
the fuck do you think you're
No.
talking to?
I don't know.
Oh, that's
A
GP.
movie
I'm
review
surprised I watched
podcast.
I ain't
Cats.
watching that shit.
Yeah.
I did not watch that in theaters, and I do not think I missed anything.
Yeah. No. Fuck that shit. But no. But like, Either way, look, yeah, our main character sucks. I don't know what the fuck he has to do with James Corden. I'm sorry about that, but the thing is, it's like,
Why do you say his name like
remake.
that? Say it right, James Corden.
it's James
not how-
Corden.
I
mean,
mean,
it sounds
the
fancier. It sounds
American
more regal.
remake on Netflix as well. They'll just get James Corden as the main character.
No, but the thing is, our main character fucking sucks. That's essentially what I'm trying to say, right? But as the show continued, I had to say I was surprised, that it wasn't really important to focus on the main character all that much because, the first episode, yeah, it's fine, it's cool. We learn about him. We learn about like the direct what led to him even being involved in this fucking tournament, whatever. Some guy comes over there. He's like, "Hey, dude, I know you're struggling, whatever the fuck. Let's play this game of it's some Korean game, whatever." And they play it, and he, every time he loses, you gotta pay me 100,000. I don't have 100,000. Okay, let me slap you. Slap him. Slap him. Just beating his ass, right? Just slapping him like some fucking butt cheeks, just into it. You know what I mean? And his face is all red, but eventually, he comes. No, I'm just playing. No.
I mean, I don't know.
Did we watch the same movie?
No, but eventually he wins, and then by the way, another stupid thing I have, and I know it's really small, but he's about to slap him because he won, and the guy's like, no, remember, you need money, and it's like, this guy does not deserve to be in this situation. Whether or not the situation leads to badness throughout the show, because obviously it does, because else we wouldn't have a show. But let's just pretend that this is an opportunity that he might win or whatever the case may be. He's so he doesn't really care about the situation. I feel no sympathy for him because as a character, as the written character, he fucking sucks. I hate his motivation. But he wins. He gets 100,000. He spends a little bit on some other shit. 100,000 won, by the way, not dollars. But he spends
So
some
probably about 10-15K.
Yeah, exactly. Which is still a lot of money considering the fact that they live in that small place. And then he finds out that his mom is going through a bunch of shit too. She has diabetes, and she's in a situation where she can barely walk. People are worried about her, just walking around because they might amputate her feet. So all this shit's going crazy. He goes, he gets an envelope, an invitation from that particular guy that he was playing the slap game with, whatever the fuck was going on. And he joins this group of people, and they're all sitting in front of this. And I don't even know if they went to a different area on some island. But it seemed after they, and it was some Matrix shit too, they pick him up and then some gas happens and he falls asleep. It's a lot of crazy shit. There's a lot of things that you might want to ask questions about, dude, why the fuck?
It's like something Jett saying, the one of the reasons where it's I also stay away from this is the explanation for these is usually really stupid.
Yeah, but there are explanations. So it's almost do I base my rating on how stupid this is? Or do I give them points for attempting to tell the reasons why? Because I did get reasons why. I just don't understand them because subjectively, this is fucking dumb. Right? I don't know what to fucking really say about it. But, either way, he makes his way to this particular place and he was unconscious on his way over there. So that's why he can't escape so easily. Just so you guys know, furthermore into the conversation here. He goes over there and they played red light, green light. And when he played red light, green light, that's when he finds out, holy shit, this is something way more serious than what I thought it was because that was a fucking game show. And a bunch of people get killed because they are not very good at red light, green light, right? So when that happens, you're like, oh, shit, he's probably stuck in this thing just like Alice in Borderland where this is going to be the remainder of the show and there's no way out, blah, blah. But one thing I appreciate with the show is that the second episode, they actually showcase the option to vote out, to opt out this thing. And when they vote out, you're like, oh, God, I know how this show is. I know how these things go. They're going to vote to stay because there wouldn't be a show. Dude, that doesn't happen. They vote to not do this because it makes sense because that's how people would be. And they just leave. And everything's fine. And I'm like, holy fuck. I did not predict that. It's smart. It makes sense. And now we get to see these characters, how they changed as people after dealing with this crazy situation in the first episode. Because the first episode's so fucking nuts already. Based on everything I'm telling you guys right now too, and people dying, blah, blah, blah. That's how do they change as humans afterwards in the real world? And are they going to be better individuals? Are they going to find another way to fix their situation? We are going to not only see them change whatever they're going to do or not change, but then also too, if they do come back into this Squid Game, it's maybe it's because now we see them, they can't change anything. Everything's still fucked. And that's my favorite thing about this show is that pacing of changing that second episode and making it not necessarily be about this crazy gimmick that they're in. That made me deal with this whole 8 episodes because I was like, I don't know what the fuck's going to happen. They might just leave this competition. Shit might actually change. Jed, I don't know if you cared for that. What do you think about them switching it off where they actually leave the competition? They have no name for it, by the way, so I don't know what the fuck to call it.
Personally, Everyone else there is dumb. I would have stayed gone. I'm not going back to that fucking game.
Yeah, no, of course.
Yeah, nah. fuck that shit. And then just call the IRS or somebody.
Yeah. But I mean, I see where Jett's coming from, but like at the same time, I think that initially I would have definitely even tried. Like I would have been in that red light, green light thing. That's all I'm saying.
Hell no. I fucking grew up on Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. I couldn't get past the $300 questions. I'm not risking my life. Fuck that. I'm an idiot. But I'm not stupid. So fuck that, I'm out.
But the pacing of the show, though, Jett, like, what'd you feel about that? Did it make it easier for you to stick with the shows? Because we binged the entire thing in one fucking day.
There was some parts where I felt it did drag a little bit. But otherwise, I mean, it was perfectly paced. But, yeah, like, especially towards the end, it's just like, okay, you can hurry it up a little bit now. There's no reason this needs to be a whole ass hour. This is taking a little bit too long. But otherwise, like, I think they did everything pretty well.
Yeah. Yeah, so, I mean, and granted, you know, we can't go scene by scene with everything. So, I know it feels like we've been talking a lot about this, which we have. But at the same time, it's like, I can't let it last too long considering the fact that on top of us getting kicked out of this call, the show is very, like, I can easily step on one little piece and it can ruin it for a lot of people because this show kind of lives a little bit through its, like, what's going to happen shit. And if I tell you just little pieces, it will fuck up full episodes for you. So that is one thing that I cannot do. But I want to talk about the action a little bit. You know, the blood was amazing the first episode. But I will say it gets to a thing where, like, they kind of, like, show the violence and the crazy chaos. But when they show it, they make sure to, like, you know, oh, it's happening in the dark, or oh, it's flashing against all these people. And then everyone's wearing the same thing. So it's like there's a lot of oohs and ahs that you get as a viewer. But it's only because you don't know what the fuck's going on because they're doing terrible camera shots.
Yeah, you just remind me. Oh, I absolutely despise that part of the show. If there was one part of the show I could change completely, it's that. Yeah. That guy made me so fucking mad. That hurt my fucking eyes.
Yeah, it was fucking ridiculous. But at the same time, you know, I mean, hey, maybe we're sensitive with our eyes. It hurt me too. I didn't like it. I had lots of flashy, blah, 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 and people, you know, you see like, you know, weird like frames.
The Caesar warning, basically.
Yes, yeah, like Deadbeat.
Y'all need to stop being punks and start staring closer at y'all screens. That's how you get over that shit.
Yeah, dude, but I mean, I felt like that was very problematic for me personally. But then at the same time, too, you know, they do a lot of explaining. You know, I had to wonder if characters were dead or not because right after they'll sit down and be like, "Wow, I can't believe that we all made it through this without dying." And yes, I'm doing an accent, and on that accent,
for the viewers, that was a Spanish accent.
No, the reason why I'm doing an accent too, by the way, is because lots of talk is being had about the dubs and the quality of the dubs.
Oh yeah.
Gotta tell you though, when the quality of the dubs is also Americans. They might be American, or they might be Asian, but someone's doing bad English. Somebody is.
Someone's fucking up somewhere.
Yeah, I mean, it literally, like, it's the whole Raiden from Mortal Kombat thing. Oh, I want to let you know that I'm walking through here, and I'm like, put on the subtitles. What the fuck is he saying? And it's like, it's so. I'm not trying to be rude. I'm not trying to be an asshole when I say that, but it's like I've seen Asian people talk broken English too. And it's completely understandable. Here, it's like, is somebody not mic'd up right? Like, what the fuck?
It happens. Like I'm not. For me, I'll put subtitles. At this point, I watch subtitles for basically everything. But at the end of the day, it's like, look, there are going to be people that can't, even if there are going to be people that can speak broken English, people that can't fucking speak a goddamn fucking word of it, and there's going to be a lot of in between based on the strength of what's going on. But it's like, to me, that never really bothers me as long as you better have some subtitles on because hey, subtitles will help what they're actually saying because like. People think, oh, subtitles because you don't want to pay attention. No. Because if they say something really fast and you read it, your brain will connect the dots. That's why it's extremely important to have subtitles on for everything.
But there's so many moving parts. That's the thing, too, because there's so many characters and there's so many alliances and, like, heel turns, face turns, which wrestling terms, people look it up if you guys, you know, want to know about it. But, like, there's a lot of shit. You know what I mean? And, like, you know, everyone, and they all have these different things. And then, like, certain voice actors sound similar, too, in an American way. Like, hey, man. Like, that's not an Asian accent, by the way. It's just a guy. Hey, how you doing? So, like, they sound similar. And I'm just like, what the fuck is going on? Like, it's making things confusing. So then I just started looking at it. I'm like, fucking really paying attention and reading it. Yeah, and then it's getting to a point where, like, they're trying to keep a couple things revealed or unveiled, right? Like, they don't want to reveal certain things. But, like, there's a lot of questions you have with that. And then there's shit where it's like, I mean, this is a big spoiler, but like, there's something that happens at the very end of the show that has a little bit to do with what they do like on the 4th or 5th episode of the show, where it's like just because the camera's not showing an action happen, that action's not canon. And I fucking hate that. I will give you an example. Let's say there's a conversation between two characters, a guy and a girl, right?
Sure.
And she's at a party, and she has a boyfriend, and that guy has a girlfriend, but they go into a closet together, and they said everything before they go into the closet. I'm gonna fuck this shit up. He's gonna be great, whatever. They go in there, and then you hear a bunch of banging, and you're like, well, everything I'm seeing here, this is sex.
Yeah.
But then afterwards, whoa, no, we were scrubbing the wall, and then they show something very, very end that they actually were scrubbing a wall. They weren't having sex.
Plot twist. That happens a lot. That's a common trope in the movie where we want to basically like have the audience complete the dots, but well, you didn't see it, so technically it could have been anything. Sure, you could also have been something Satan.
Yeah, it's such bullshit because then you end up asking questions. Well, what if this character had not turned his fucking way? Like, or, like, what if this character looked at him the whole time, and the camera, because the camera's also looking at him, you would have not been able to pull the wool over our eyes. But because the show didn't want to show that, but been showing every fucking thing else, it was bullshit, and it drove me fucking nuts to the point where Jett the whole time was calling this character out, saying, I don't fucking trust this character. I do not trust this character over and over again. And I was arguing with Jett. I'm like, Jett, there's no way the show is going to be that shitty to pull what you think they're going to pull. There's nothing more to this situation. And my God, Jett was fucking right. And yeah, I don't know if you want to say what character.
She gets more power every time you say that.
Yeah, I'm with Ganja on this one.
I told you, don't trust them hoes.
Yeah, man. No, Jett was very, and that's not even like a thing about like, don't trust other female characters. Like, there's a character. I'm not gonna say what gender, age, whatever the person.
Is he a bitch?
Oh yeah.
He sure is. He sure is.
Yeah, definitely a bitch. And that's where I'm gonna go into where it's like I had to skip a lot of details here. So go watch the show for one. And rating wise, just so you guys are not missing out, I am saying a bunch of good shit about this. This movie is a 2.5, or this show is a 2.5 out of 5. There's a big fucking reason why, and spoilers now. Okay, so 3, 2, 1. The thing I hate about this fucking show, sorry, Ganja, I'm spoiling it for you, but I think you did ask Allie for spoilers. So
I already got spoiled, so good.
Okay.
I couldn't care less.
There's a whole fucking situation that happens with this old man where we see him die. Like, he was in a situation where, like, these characters walk around and, like, if you lose at a game, they shoot you in the fucking head, right? This particular character, the old man, was killed, but they didn't show you. They move the angles, so you don't see it. So he just shows up at the fucking very, very end like nothing. It's just like, I can't believe it. Like, he's just sitting here. They don't explain, like, why they didn't kill him or whatever. They just talk about motivations and how he was actually the brains behind the entire fucking thing, which makes no sense. Because there's a lot of reasons that would argue that he wouldn't have done this, this, and this if he was actually part of it. So that was ridiculous. But then at the same time, too, I do a thing that I can't stand about any fucking show is where they just want to have a negative, bad ending just for the sake of having a bad ending. So, that mom I was talking about who had diabetes?
Yeah, what about her?
Dead.
She's the villain the whole time.
No, she's just dead. They kill her. So diabetes doesn't work like that. If you have diabetes and they might amputate your foot, whatever, like you have months to live. This whole competition happens within the span of like 3 to 5 days or whatever the fuck, right?
I mean, if she doesn't get her if she doesn't get her insulin, she could easily die in like an hour or so.
Well, but like they literally let her walk out of the hospital and she's walking like I'm okay.
I mean, look, I had to watch the show, but I mean, if they don't get their medicine, like even if they're okay, then like a couple days later without insulin, you probably could die in a week if you don't have insulin.
Well, fuck. All right, maybe I'm wrong about that, but
like I said, I've not seen the show, so I don't know, but it's entirely possible.
But it's like one of the things too. Like every single, and this happened a lot with the Alice in Borderland thing, where essentially like it's always last minute, like 3, 2, 1, and then someone like solves a puzzle or does some shit, right? And that happens 5 times in this show, and it's one competition per episode. So 5 times means more than half the entire show they does something last minute, which is like, okay, I stop insulting my fucking intelligence, show, and that's fine. But then it's like that guy obviously wins, so now you're doing multiple cliches. The good guy wins, there's a betrayal with his friend, whatever, that whole thing happens. So this is like watching a comic book movie. I mean, you're sitting, there's a lot of storytelling beats that you're just hitting all of them, not giving a fuck how simple and predictable this is becoming, right? But then they killed a mom just because our main character won money, and they're trying to give you a morale fucking story, kind of like how our old friend Anthony would probably tell us, where it's like, hey, money's on everything. Like Now you learned your lesson. You should have stayed around and helped your fucking
Now you
mom.
learned your
But
lesson.
you
You
didn't.
should have continued stealing and never trying.
Exactly. But you know what I mean? It's just like, oh, of course something would have to go wrong because he fucking won the money. Of course something would have to go wrong because we need one of those thought-provoking fucking endings. Blah, blah, blah. And I'm not one to be upset because it made me feel something, because I was upset. Okay, his fucking mom died. I went through something very, very close lately with my mom, so obviously I'm going to have an emotional, like, oh, fuck, like, that's fucking crazy. But at the same time, though, it's like, I couldn't even really care that much because it was so predictable. I'm like, I guarantee you she's fucking dead. Guarantee you. And yeah, that's what happened. And he's been screaming and crying. Good actor, this Korean guy. In that moment, he just lays next to her dead body and he just sleeps. I'm like, that doesn't even fit your character. You've been freaking out about fucking women that you barely know. Like, what the fuck? So that really, really, really pissed me off. I really fucking couldn't stand that. That drove me fucking nuts. But with all that being said, though, Jett, I'm gonna ask you, what'd you feel about that last finale, or that finale episode? Because that thing drove me nuts and made me literally not like the show.
I have to deduct points for the fact he picked the ugliest hairstyle to change into. That made me so fucking mad. I was just like, that was so disgusting. I can't believe you fucking did that. This fucking goddamn Ronald McDonald's ass fucking hairdo. I hate it. I hate it. You had all those other choices. You go for the ugliest one. Doesn't even compliment his skin tone whatsoever. All that shit made me mad. And he's just walking around like, oh, this is so good. Like, that Party City ass wig. But, no, like, honestly, I did feel it went on a bit too long or whatever. Like, I feel like they could definitely have cut a few scenes out during that last part, because, like I said, I already had a feeling that person that I already said was a big old piece of shit was a piece of shit.
Yeah.
And
well, really quick, as you continue on, let's get into this other call before this one dies. I really hate Google Meet, people. That's just the way it is. Google Meet fucking sucks. But let's do this. All right, let me see here. All right, yo, can you hear me? I don't know if you can. Hello, good sir. Can you hear me, good guy?
Hello.
Hello.
Yeah.
Is it me you're looking for? All right, awesome. So we're all in here. Now we only have another hour to go before this fucking thing just kicks off again.
2 more hours. 2 more hours.
Oh man, yeah. One of these days we'll do that again. But no. So as Jett was saying though, it's like, yeah, that character that you were very, very upset about. Yeah, like that was a really annoying twist. I feel like you probably hated it just as much as I did. At least I hope you hated it as much as I did.
I mean, personally, I would have like put a pillow over his fucking face.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, that was a big thing too. The red hairstyle for the main character was really ridiculous too. He changes his hair because he has money.
Like, it is obvious like they made this character out to be a good person, because he was doing good things like during the entire show, whatever. So I mean, it made sense that he actually did make good decisions like after he got out and whatnot. And I do appreciate that. But I can't get over that fucking hairstyle that he went with. Oh, that should be so fucking mad.
It was fucking stupid. It was dumb as fuck. And then that's one of the things.
I should be more mad about like the deaths that go on in the show, but I don't know why like that hairstyle that he chose made me so fucking angry. It's like, who told you this looks good? Who told you?
It's fucking stupid.
I mean, I would say his mom, but clearly that didn't go well.
What up?
No, they didn't.
No, but
She
like
was alive, she probably would have smacked him silly.
no, but like another thing too is like, you know, even in that scene, like they can't even show that. We have so many times where they pander, like, you know, it's like, hey, we gotta get this very emotional shot. You know, it's like, okay, we get it. You're an artsy fucking show, right? But then that moment they don't let him see the fucking. We wouldn't get a reason why he hit the red hair. Now, what you're saying?
I will defend him in the fact, like, the thing with his mom or whatever, because, like, while in the game, he was, like, literally watching people, you know, get murdered and stuff like that. I feel like that's a lot harder to, like, go through rather than your mom kind of just, like, naturally. Well, I wouldn't say naturally going out. She went out, like, well, because of her diabetes and working so hard. But there are people, like, he could, like, probably could have, like, prevented their deaths because he was literally, like, right there with his mom. He couldn't get there in time. But, like, it's straight up murder. I think murder's a little bit harder to be like watching someone basically cut. Like,
not if they're randos, like
like
no, I think watching someone die would be a lot harder than basically like kind of seeing your mom just naturally kind of pass away.
Maybe, but I'll let you have that.
It's to their own person, but I think it's like somebody that I knew and grew up with and love versus some rando I just met. Like yeah, it's gonna be.
I mean, you also got to get to know them too and realize like their situation too. Like. I think that would affect me more than like someone I knew growing up and was obviously old as fuck, kind of passing away rather than someone just getting their fucking throat slit in front of me.
Yeah, that's what I think. I'm pretty much in the same boat with you in that sense. But like, you know, I at first I was like, okay, well, give me some more acting. But like that, I mean, I'm not gonna talk shit about the acting much because usually I don't give a fuck about the acting. And also too, it's like he did an okay job with most of it. So, you know, I can't talk too much shit.
I honestly think everyone did a good job, especially the characters that were supposed to be obviously evil. Like, if you actually straight up hate their fucking character because of the evil shit they did, they're good actors.
Oh yeah, for sure. The games themselves are really cool. I liked all the games. They were pretty interesting. You know, it's like fucking watching Fall Guys. It happens in real fucking life. But aside from that, yeah, like it's a 2.5 out of 5. For sure, yeah, and that's why I give this show, like I said, 2.5 out of 5 because of the fact that it's like, yeah, like it's a very average show when you combine everything about it. Because in the beginning, yeah, there's some things that are problematic. In the middle, especially the second, third, and fourth episode, that pacing is incredible. That probably earns so much people to come and actually watch the show and stick with, and that's probably why it's being talked about a lot because it's a fun adventure. It's a fun thing. You want to get other people to be watching it with you, whether it's online or even in person, because who's going to react to what and what would you do in that situation? It's a fun situation to think of. Just like the apocalypse. People like to do that with The Walking Dead and zombies and shit. It's like, hey, what would you do in a situation? I mean, no one really has a good answer for it, but it's just fun to think about it sometimes. So I think that's a big reason why that was cool. But then when you get to the end, that finale just cuts everything. It cuts everything that the show did good at the fucking...
The first half was actually pretty good. Like the second half of that first episode, because the last episode's like 55 minutes, basically an hour.
Yeah.
Like the first half was just like, okay, emotional, like okay, they're going at it, blah blah blah. But that second half is where it's just like, okay, he's doing all the stuff that he needs to do, like emotional moment for him, all this other stuff, realizing, oh, I have the money, like what he's doing with it, blah blah blah, and then possibly season 2. That's where it kind of gets like, okay, this is stretching on a little bit too long.
Yeah. But what did you rate this though?
For me, we're doing it out of 5, right?
Yeah.
Like I said, I don't really like. Like I said, I don't really like death games, but like this is a fun binge, especially if you're watching it with other people, to where you can go like, why did they do this? Why did they do that? Why didn't they do this? Oh, that's dumb as shit. Oh man, I can't stand this fucking character. I can't wait to basically put a pillow over their fucking head while they're sleeping. I would give it a 3.5 out of 5 because it did have a lot of cliches and like that I really don't like in death games. Obviously, like such as like oh, people really think more than one person's gonna get out. And a lot of these death games, more than one person, like more than like one person, like it's rare to where more than one person actually gets out. It's usually that one fucking person. I've seen this in like probably 3 death games. One person gets out. This whole thing about like, oh, we both can make it. Oh, like we gotta work together. Blah blah blah. Doesn't work. It never fucking works. It never fucking happens that way.
Yeah, it really doesn't.
And this was no exception.
No exception at all. And I will say, like, there was a part of me that did feel like, you know, some other people would probably get out of it. Not just one person, but no, it didn't turn out that way. And I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. I feel like, you know, I'm glad that happened because there's some balls to that. But then there's also, like, there's some characters that are very, very good here. So
I would be way more surprised if actually more than one person got out. And then not only that, I do appreciate the fact this does have you like actually feeling for quite a few characters because they don't kill off all the important characters like really early on, like a lot of like these other death games. So they'll kill off like characters you learned about like pretty early to where it's just like, oh, that's a really emotional punch. No, they actually wait until like pretty much later on where you learn more about them to where it's actually more emotional.
Yeah. No, I absolutely agree. I can't believe I had it on my face the whole time while you were talking. That was really fucking stupid. Anyways, I hate Google Meet. I fucking hate it. But that's how it be. Oh, but yeah, you didn't give your full actual rating though, I don't believe.
I thought I gave it 3.5.
Oh, 3.5 out of 5. Okay. Because it sounded like you're like a 3.5. Maybe.
Yeah, 3.5 out of 5.
Okay, cool. But yeah. So I guess we're pretty much close by somewhat. I think less of it than she does, but it is what it is. Now, something that I'm very sure that we're not gonna have too much differing opinions on. Alan Shakazine, I did you another solid den night, buddy.
No, you didn't.
Yeah, I did. I gave you quality, good sir. I gave you
No,
wonderful
reviewing these
film.
movies is a constant strain on my psyche. I can't take it anymore.
Oh my
I'm so
goodness.
glad. I'm so glad I was able to hop out of this one.
And here's the thing. You know what's
I have
funny?
not watched a single one that I've enjoyed. Well, actually, there's maybe one or two, but most of them have been terrible. I feel like I'm back on One of Us. No offense.
Yeah, fuck you.
Fuck you to wait. What?
No,
for
I'm
insulting
not
One of
trying
Us or
to. I'm
insulting
not
you?
trying to act like
No,
I'm
no,
offended
you're right.
with
You know what the
but-
superior product.
Because I
is,
watched
baby.
the fucking. Because I watched.
Oh,
like,
hold
look,
on. What the fuck was that clip? What the fuck was that clip? They
What?
actually got this fucking 1 foot ass mouse playing soccer.
That's the
Yeah.
main
Oh,
point of the start of the movie.
Mouse?
Yeah. This gets good.
So this movie fucking terrible, and much like Venom 2, the main character doesn't really like his living status anymore and wants to discover who he is. But his mom is being too overly protective, aka, you know, having some fucking sense, and not letting him do shit like play soccer or become a cop or become a firefighter or whatever stupid shit he wants to fucking
but
do.
he still does it anyways because he's an overachiever and he's a bad
Because he's the
motherfucker.
main character of an animated movie, so he doesn't listen to anybody till the end.
Look, here's the thing. You're right.
Fuck you.
You know, you're right. Gotta tell you. At first, I was like, fuck. This movie fucking sucks. And fuck Ryan. You
And
piece
then
of
never
shit.
change.
I gotta tell you.
I will kill you.
This got good.
Oh my fucking god, I'm done. 0.5 out of 5. I felt like the acting was decent, but it honestly kind of sucked overall. And I'm up to have this review because go fuck yourself and give this 3 out of 5.
Oh, no.
Fucking
No.
worst takes of the year, 2021.
I gotta
Jesus
tell you,
Christ.
dude. No, I gotta say, to be honest, I'm looking at this right now. There's a lot of shit. For one, look, and this proves. I'm so glad Jess said what she said when she was like, "They got this little fucking mouse button," because she sounds exactly like that. And the thing is, though, as adorable as that is, Jett actually speaks some truth there, even without watching this movie. That scene was good as fuck. I
really
thought that
wasn't.
mouse was dead. That was fucking crazy. And that
Like
happens
10
like
minutes into the
3
movie.
fucking times throughout the entire thing. That dude, there's a lot of scenes that are crazy like that, where that mouse has been through some shit, and I gotta tell you, it made me
Look.
more. My butthole was tight during that fucking thing.
I think Diaz is onto something. Stuart Little is a fucking solid ass movie.
One's a stoner, one is a crazy person. I'll let you decide which is which.
Are you the crazy person you describe?
Yeah, you're crazy,
Nuts.
crazy motherfucker, stupid.
The one that flew over the fucking
Yeah,
cuckoo
he's
nest and
stupid
shit.
too. He's dumb as fuck.
Fuck both you guys.
What I
This
do?
movie fucking sucked. If you
I mean,
can
it
just
sucked,
look.
but you're not. Okay, hold on. Did you watch this as a fucking 31-year-old man with
Alan,
body
Alan,
hair all over?
a
him?
little
Or you watched this as
high,
a
a
I
little
watched this as
low.
a movie. I didn't sit there and input my fucking information to make sure I could fucking watch it. I watched
Yeah,
it
but-
as a movie.
But it's 2002.
So
When-
fucking
so
what?
when you're-
I didn't
when
sit
you're a
there and be
kid-
like,
when
oh,
you're
the
a kid-
animation sucked. Like, no, it's actually
No.
pretty good animation. It actually holds
Yes!
up, held up for the most part.
Yes, that's what I'm talking about.
Considering the fact that it's a CG on live action CG, which are usually fucking terrible, it held up. I'm talking about the fact that I really didn't give a shit what was going on. I really did not like what the character was going through. I didn't really feel or give a shit about what the character was going through. In fact, the mom is right the entire time because she's trying to tell him, "Oh, hey, you shouldn't do this."
Oh yeah,
crazy
you would
stupid
do that.
bullshit."
Yeah, oh, the mom's great, the parents are great. You know, I'm just like an old man
Yeah,
just
the
like
mom
them.
was actually
You know,
right
that's why
because
I'm the
she's
more
like,
youthful
hey,
person. I'm the more youthful one, other than you. Okay,
The
you are
dude
an
is
old
like
man.
2 inches off the ground and will get stepped on at any point, and she's like, "Hey, I don't want him to get stepped on."
Well, you
'Cause,
shouldn't
know,
be in
I
a
love
fucking
this
house
thing.
anyways.
That's why she wants him to stay in the house so that he doesn't die.
I mean,
Like-
I still blame her and her fucking husband for adopting that fucking mouse in the fucking first place.
By the
Like,
way, I think in this universe, all animals talk.
Oh
yeah,
Because
yeah.
every
That
animal in this
fucking
movie
cat.
talks.
Well, yeah.
they can understand Stuart Little, but they can't understand their cat. Like, I don't understand this world.
Yeah, but here's the
We're
thing though.
weird.
But based on that, because that's stupid, right? That's fucking dumb as fuck. But this
No, it's
motherfucker
Family
right
Guy
here.
baby rules. I get it.
Yeah, no, but here's the thing though. That the Family Guy aspect. Aren't you cool with Family Guy, Alan? You motherfucker.
Oh
you-
yeah, I'm the biggest fan of Family Guy. I
Yeah,
love
think,
Family
no,
Guy.
I think you do. I
Let
think
me
you're
jack
lying a
off
little
Seth
bit.
MacFarlane. I have a personal vendetta against that man. What the fuck is wrong with you?
Oh, I got you confused.
With
Isn't-
who?
wasn't it, like,
Who
isn't
do
it
you
in
know
Family
that
Guy?
likes Family Guy?
I
Isn't
know.
it in Family Guy where basically like Brian basically just learns how to talk, so like people like know what he's talking about? It's Stewie. Like people do understand him, they just choose like to ignore it.
Look, it's unclear, but I want to know, Nick, who do you know that likes Family Guy?
I like early episodes of Family Guy.
Yeah, as he looks around. I love how Nick does. By the way, for fans of the chat, like Nick always does this. Whenever I say something, oh, this is dumb, Nick will just make up some stupid bullshit that never fucking happened and go, you like that dumb shit? I have literally never said I like Family Guy. And anytime that I did watch Family Guy was way before I knew Nick, ever. When I was like fucking when I was in high school, and that shit was like decently funny, and then it just became shit.
You just admitted it right there. Stupid.
Hey Nick, when was I in high school?
19.
I was not in high school when I was 9, Jett.
He was bowling for soup. Is that
1987?
Wait, is that by? I just want just so people get my bad joke.
I mean, some of Alan's stories, I think he was closer to bowling with Columbine.
Yeah,
bowling with soup.
No, no. Here's the thing.
1985, close enough.
Okay, but is that Bowling for Soup the band?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Even then, I also think that was a cover as well. So
Probably.
it's not truly their song.
By the way, Jack, can I just say something to you? What the fuck is wrong with you?
What the fuck did I do?
No, she didn't say
No,
anything
because she likes that fucking song, and she likes that Stacy's mom song too.
Yeah,
Stacy's
who doesn't like that
is gonna
Stacey's
go
Mom
in.
song?
I didn't know that my fucking girlfriend has a fucking overweight white bro living inside her fucking brain. Like, why would you like Stacy's mom? She does not have it going on.
Because she got it going on. What
Look,
the
does
fuck?
not
to be
have it
fair
going
to
on.
Nick, to be fair to Nick, growing up, I'm like, wait, no, Stacy's actually pretty fine. What the hell?
Inside Jet's head, there's like an Italian bro dude.
Yeah.
Like straight from the Jersey Shore and shit.
I know. He's like, hey, bro, go get your fucking shit, bro. Fucking. You know, I don't know. That was embarrassing.
You're acting like that song isn't catchy as shit.
No, it's not catchy. Who
Yes,
the fuck
it
sings
is.
that song? Would you sing that song in a fucking shower? I don't think so.
Yes.
Oh my god.
Oh, what are we
I
gonna do?
love how you
Oh
went
my
from
god.
one completely wrong opinion, and you're like, I'm gonna just keep going to the wrong
This is Alan.
answer.
Oh god. Oh god.
Well, you say
I
stupid
can't-
shit.
Singing in the shower.
in the shower?
Oh god. Oh. Everyone sings in the fucking shower.
Why did you do the suck off motion? Like, did I bring a dick in there? What are you talking about?
Well, no,
Fucking
that's
guess so.
no, that's Alan.
No, Nick just doesn't like to be wrong, so he just finds his way to steer out of the wrong direction. But if he doesn't nail it, he'll immediately just crash into a wall and say, well, who built the wall here? Why is there a wall here? Fucking stupid ass
Alan, you
wall.
did with your opinion on shithole countries.
Nobody likes you.
My buddy's
Why
back.
bullshit?
That's a chuckle, brother, for your
I
ass.
come in like Spider-Man, bitch. I got you, Diaz.
Everyone gets one. You give him like 70.
Yeah, no. Anyways, look, all I'm saying is, you know, as a person who's trying to be fair with this movie, because it did come out in 2002, and at the time I was probably 12, I probably would have liked this. I didn't like the music beats it had. Da 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 da. Here he comes to save the day. Stuart Little's fucking great. Whatever. I didn't like those. But the villain, that fucking Falcon dude, he was threatening. He was actually threatening. The shit they had where like Stuart Little goes down the fucking garbage drain or whatever the fuck to grab like the ring or whatever. Amazing. A great shot, by the way. They created a little like moment of like, holy shit, this is like a thriller. And it's for a mouse, and they played dangerous music instead of like, whoa, it's hijinks, I can't believe the stupid dumb mouse got in the fucking whatever. It's like, no, it's scary to be a mouse. Dude, you gotta put your feet in a mouse's shoes, right? They go through a lot of shit.
Yeah, I have no idea
walking
what it's like
around.
to be super small and the entire world is out to kill
Not
me.
that small, fuckface, okay? It's a mouse. Have you been stuck in an air duct?
Yeah? Who hasn't got stuck in an air duct?
No, not me.
Bigger air ducts.
Okay, yeah, that's great.
Alan, were you robbing houses?
No, I was just stupid and I got stuck
Can
in
you
a lot
imagine
of
like
places.
fucking Alan just like, hey, son,
I also
come
played a
help me
lot
out.
of video games. Do you know how many
Somebody
video
please-
games in the early 2000s had you going in air ducts?
Oh yeah, Metal Gear Solid done started that shit. That was cool.
Every
You just started
fucking
sneaking in
game, I
people's air
swear
ducts?
to
What the
God.
fuck?
Yeah.
Dude, that was a common video game thing of like, hey, we want to make this like tense, so we just had the character going through air ducts.
Well, hey, you know what though? But I thought you were saying air ducts. Like, what the fuck are air ducts? And just like, you know, whack whack, but like they're in the air. Anyways.
Ducks. Like normal people call them ducks.
Yeah, I know. I realized ducks can fly.
And most of the time, ducks are on the water.
No, see, now you're making me sound normal. I'm saying air
Most of the
ducts
time
because
they're
it'd
on
be
the
crazy.
water.
I know, but they can fly though.
They can, but most of the
They
time
can
on the water.
I know, but like,
Do you?
no, I'm trying. I'm actually trying to help you make me look stupid. God
Trust
damn
me,
it.
You do that on your own, buddy.
Anyways, hey, so this show, this movie. Why? I've been saying movie for that fucking Squid Game the whole time. Now I'm on
Look,
a
you'll
movie.
get it right
I'm saying
eventually.
show.
I mean, it's basically as long as one episode, basically almost as long as a fucking movie.
Yeah, it's an hour fucking per episode. Oh, it's ridiculous. But anyways, and that's another thing too about Stuart Little. Not as long. I gotta tell you, like it was an hour and like 20 minutes. Very, very simple stuff. You know, I like that. Just barely hitting like what the feature film fucking thing is, whatever. Very easy watch. Same voice actor, same actors. That little kid was busy as fuck during that time. The one that plays the little son.
Wasn't he in that? What was that fucking movie with the rifle? The Christmas Story, Christmas Carol or something?
No, that's
Christmas
way earlier.
had the first time.
Oh, okay, I think it's something.
Or wait, or maybe I'm wrong. Hey,
I thought it was a Christmas
we got
Story.
Google.
We do, but let's just guess. Like we're in 2002 again.
I mean, remember when you?
Because apparently we gotta set our minds back fucking 18 fucking years. To
Okay, I'm
this
sorry.
piece of shit
I'm
movie.
sorry I said that. I'm sorry.
Fuck you.
Oh god, what's a kid?
Apologies mean nothing to me.
Jonathan Lipnicki. That's a terrible
Ooh.
name. Lipnicki. Watch, I'm
No,
gonna show you.
Nicky, got it.
No, Lipnicki. Yeah. let
Oh,
me see.
apparently, okay, no, this isn't the same kid from Christmas Store.
Yeah, no, but he's like Mike.
I don't know why I saw a picture of Daniel Craig there. I'm like, wow, he grew up to be Daniel Craig.
No. Let me see. Let me go
Shit,
back
20
to
years is a long time ago. Holy
Where's
shit.
2002. Okay, yeah, over here. So he was fucking. He was in Like Mike, Stuart Little 2, Touched by an Angel,
like Mike, yeah.
Dawson's Creek, Little
Oh
Vampire.
shit!
Touched by an Angel.
Like Mike came out in 2002. That means the next year we can watch.
You see the kid's
that
pictures
movie's
now. The
great.
motherfucker's yoked. He's like a bodybuilder or some shit right now.
Oh yeah, no, he's definitely. Yeah,
Oh,
he's
look,
doing
Bow Wow
sorts.
fucking lot. Like, we saw him in Fast 9. Oh, man, what happened to you, bro?
Dude, by the way, I hate motherfuckers who end up looking like this. You know what I mean? Like, you were like a little punk ass kid. I remember that. I could have beat your ass. Now you can beat mine. I ain't gonna allow that, motherfucker.
With that haircut, I don't think so. I don't see people with that haircut fighting.
Oh no, he probably doesn't fight. But like, if he was like in a like, I'm choking him like drown, and he's like, he pushes me up, and like, yeah, I'll get fucked up.
They don't really fight. They burn crosses. Similar.
Oh,
Yeah.
God. Yeah. That's our review of Stuart Little 2.
He wants to end this review so bad. And I understand. I understand.
You started off saying there's not much we're going to disagree about. We spent the entire 15 minutes
Well, I
disagreeing
thought you were
about
gonna. I thought there was a part of you that like had some hope and happiness inside your fucking heart.
I do.
You don't have
For
no
better
love in
movies,
you.
like
You're a
Paddington
mean
1
person.
and 2.
Mean spirited. I bet you if it had a
Paddington 1
fucking.
and 2 are fantastic fucking movies. This movie is a piece of shit. I never liked Stuart Little. I mean, I saw the TV show when I was a kid. And
By the way,
right.
keep in mind, I always tell him he should. Like for me, I'm gonna tell you straight up. I'm a fat guy, right?
This is a TV show?
I'm a no. It's
Yeah.
not.
No,
Oh,
there
was
was one back in the day.
Here's the thing.
There.
I support fat people. I like Mall
God.
Cop. I like Tommy Boy. I like Black Sheep.
I like Tommy Boy as well.
But you like it because skinny David Spade. Whatever. It doesn't matter. Here's the thing. I support black or no black.
I mean, what,
Fuck you, Nick. Like, I don't know what you're even going for anymore. Just send the camera to someone else.
I support.
Mental breakdown.
I support fat black people movies.
You watch all the fat Big Mama's House movies.
Like
He
Operation
loved
Leader.
what was it? Oh my God. Well, oh, fuck, I can't remember the one with Eddie Murphy, and he was not Dr. Doolittle, the other one.
Big Mama's House.
What was the one with Eddie Murphy and oh fuck, it's killing me
Nutty
right now.
Professor.
Nutty Professor, yeah.
Norbit.
No bittersweet. We didn't kill it. Nick killed himself because that's what he does.
I'm okay, dog.
He tries to fucking shoot me and he curves the bullet back into his own head.
That's a black movie.
Stupid.
Oh.
Anyways, I support fat movies, and
What does that have to do with Stuart Little?
no, because you don't support fucking small
You
people.
don't support Black Lives Matter. Apparently.
Yeah, you're right. Big Mama's House sucked.
I don't know where that's going on, but you don't
I don't think they
support
made 4 of those or 3. I can't remember.
You guys don't realize how hard it is to be my girlfriend. Sometimes.
I wish we could see your
Because I'm
face
such
right
a
now.
fucking idiot. Anyways, okay, look. All I'm saying is you hate this movie so much, but you should give it some love because you're a small guy, and but instead you're just like, oh, fucking, short.
No, he's a rat.
Man.
This movie sucks.
He's a mouse. There's a difference. You
Oh,
racist.
no, there isn't.
yeah, there is.
Is there though?
Yes.
Is there really a difference? It's like saying the difference between like a Chihuahua and a bulldog. It's like they're dogs.
There's a fucking difference.
There is a difference, but they're still dogs. If I call a Chihuahua a dog, you'd be like, well, no, that's a Chihuahua. It's like, it's still a dog.
How did I look so fucking dumb just 2 minutes ago? And he found a way to fucking.
Because you always say that no matter what.
Don't make me pull out the picture again.
No, please, yeah, don't make her pull out the fucking picture, please. Do not.
No.
We do not need
It's
to.
kind of more like a rodent. Fuck it. Who cares? Who actually cares?
Fucking PETA, maybe. Like
Fuck
anyone who has a
PETA.
fucking mouse in their house.
Fuck PETA. Anyone that has a mouse in their house isn't gonna fucking sit there and be like, I should protect it. They're gonna try to get rid of it.
There we go.
Bars, Diaz. He's gonna wrap his way out the situation, yo.
Anyways, well, we're gonna bounce. No, I give this movie a 2 out of 5. Don't get mad. Don't get mad. 2 out of 5 is less than average.
So rats and mice look very similar. The biggest difference is their size.
He's dying on the fucking hill.
I'm dying on this hill. There's no fucking difference between a mouse and a rat. It's just the size. Thank you, Scary Movie 4 or 3.
No, is that what you looked up?
No. There's a scene in Scary Movie 3 or 4 where they're arguing if it's a mouse or a rat, and it's a mouse if it's inside your house, it's a rat if it's outside your house.
Also, shout out to Bad Boys 2, who taught me that rats got giant nuts.
Look, check this out. Look at this.
Shout out to Bad Boys.
What's the difference between a rat and a mouse? Rats and mice are both rodents. So, fuck! Fuck!
Thank you, Google. You always have my back.
Science, bitch.
Alright. 2.5 out of 5. Fuck that dog.
Oh, you have to give it 3 out of 5?
Hey, my dog's laughing at you, bitch.
Lady in the water?
2 out of 5. Fuck you, Alan. You're a motherfucker. And fuck Google.
Sorry for being right.
Fuck Google. I've been taught this whole time not to say that mice and rats are the same, and don't call people midget. Those are 2 things, but things have changed lately on Google, and I do not like this. And yeah, I feel like I can't learn anything.
Stay fucking updated, motherfucker.
It's hard. I didn't even. You know. By the way, you know it's bad now to say the word hoe.
I mean, sure.
Yeah, like
I'm sure it always was.
No, it wasn't always. Like, okay, well, yeah, it was always.
I'm pretty sure when they were singing a rap song, they were going like a fucking term of endearment.
No, I know, but like apparently, like it's like it's like almost like a racist thing. Like even if someone is a hoe, you can't say like she's a hoe because it's like, wait, what are you trying to say? You don't like fucking hoes? Like, and you are like prejudiced. I'm serious. That's like a thing. 2021, man. It's weird.
Yeah.
Where is this going? What does this have to do with rats and bunnies?
Oh no.
Bunnies.
This fucking show sucks.
No, somebody in the chat saying that as far as the rodent family is concerned, bunnies are also rodents. Fun fact: bunnies might have actually been predators before evolution.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that they had to have been to get all the bad luck they have for being everybody else's fucking meal. Yeah, of course.
Yeah, because bunnies are synonymous with bad luck. Yeah, you nailed it.
My kidneys.
Yeah. My overall health.
He's gonna kill. By the way, this is my last show because he's firing me after this.
Oh.
This sucks. So the thing is, I feel stupid, and I didn't like all the wins got today.
Oh fuck you, Ryan! No!
Y'all have fun with that shit.
I'm down.
You fucking
Let's do
dropped
this.
something. What'd you
I
drop?
don't watch any more Stuart Little movies.
Alan.
Christ Almighty!
Hold on a second.
Why not just like I was wondering
You wanna watch
fucking
Bruce
movies I
Almighty?
actually like.
Well, like fucking better movies. Like I don't know. And Stuart Little 2 was in the right direction. It went up. The
No,
quality
it
went
didn't.
up,
I mean, it went literally up because he spends half the movie flying.
which was fucking cool. Don't you
That was
like
the only good
games
thing in the
that
movie.
fucking send you everywhere on your stupid little web? Ooh,
Yeah, it's
Spider-Man,
almost like those movies are
ooh,
pretty
fuck.
decent and have interesting character
No,
arcs.
they're
And
not decent.
a lot
They're
of stuff
fucking
going on,
bad.
but as soon as someone puts a cape on something, you know what you should have? You know what Spider-Man should have been? A literal spider. Maybe you would have enjoyed it more.
It would make fucking sense as Spider-Man. Where's the spiders in Spider-Man? Like he gets bit by a
The
fucking spider in the
webs,
first
the
movie.
suit, the iconography,
That could be
the
to
name.
be honest. That thing's just he's hitting puberty and everything too. Yeah, dude. In the first Spider-Man, that's like a sex joke. Like he's hitting puberty and then he's like fucking everywhere, all over the fucking place.
It really
Fucking
isn't. It could be a puberty situation where he's going and becoming who he wants to be and becoming into the adult he was born to be. Sure,
Like
but you took
puberty.
it as a sex thing because it's you.
Fucking sex is puberty. Stupid.
It's a part of it, but it's not the entirety of it.
It's kind of all of it. Your whole fucking
No,
voice
it isn't.
changes. Except unless it's you. You know.
Okay, so that happened.
God.
So
You're it's like a rodent in your fucking head.
Well,
I'll let you
it's like
pick
a
which one.
fucking it's like a mouse rat. Fuck. Okay, I already lost that argument. Shit.
Yeah.
Hey man, thank you for them bits. I really appreciate that.
I hate you,
That's awesome.
Ryan.
Thank you.
Yeah, and bittersweet too. Thank you. We're gonna get the fuck out of here because like this has been fun, but this is not a good showcase of Nick Diaz. You know.
You know what? Before we leave, I actually had a question that from Squid Game that randomly just popped in my head. It's about episode 4.
Uh-oh.
So if you were in one of these games or whatever, and someone offered you like sex in the bathroom, are you taking it?
Hell no.
Ah, yeah, no, yeah.
Technically, that bathroom is already just sketchy on its own.
Well, they clean it though.
I'm sorry. What?
I stand by my words.
Not you, him, Mr. Clorox man over here. They clean it.
Yeah, I used to clean toilets.
Yeah.
I would
and
fuck
you were
on the
always
toilet
thorough
seat.
every
I
single
clean.
time, and you never said, "Hey, fuck it, who cares?"
Oh, man,
Yeah,
it's
no,
so-
every
so
time
clean.
I get in there, dude.
I
I
could
fuck you
on
pay me to
rules.
do something, I'll look that shit up, bro. I don't give a fuck.
That goes more towards my point.
Yeah, man, someone's got to be a hoe.
What? What's that have to do with anything?
What?
I'm about cleaning a bathroom.
No, but like, okay, in a situation where like you might die, and this can be the last piece of
Like, don't
not
fuck
man.
somebody?
Yeah,
Oh,
would you fuck them in the? No, would you fuck them in the bathroom though? Like, would you?
Yeah, if you're part of these like death games or like Squid Game.
oh
like,
hell
if someone
yeah!
offers-
Oh, if I'm stuck in here and I can't just walk the fuck out, yeah, I'm fucking anything I can.
That's a
you
man
hoe.
of fucking truth.
There's,
right there.
yeah, dude. If I'm gonna die because I fucking walked at a red light, yeah, fuck it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I gotta agree there. If I was in a fucking death game and I was forced to go,
Yeah,
and I couldn't get out of it.
Ganja, you fucker.
Yeah,
that movie, I am not watching that movie again. I am not watching.
That's fucking
You broke the rule.
He's the one that said the rule where we couldn't put no goddamn host themselves could not.
That doesn't count. That doesn't count.
You was the one that said that shit
Okay,
before.
fine. I got a 500 bits. We got a hype train
Okay.
going on for some fucking reason.
Jesus Christ, man.
This is the worst show ever.
You gonna twerk again?
Hell no.
I
I am not watching Mount Visible Swans again. That movie is long as hell too.
Wait.
You don't have to
Is
because
that-
God is the one that literally said
Look,
no. Host
I've never
host
seen
can't
anything in the Chat Attack Employee Handbook that I cannot
You're the one
purchase
that said it.
my
On
own
one of the
reviews.
shows, on one of the shows, because I was gonna put in money to have them watch them, and you're just like, no.
Oh yeah. You can't put that thing up. She'll make us watch Incredible Bulk. I ain't doing that.
I would
I'll
have
find
to
that
do
shit
it.
for 4 years.
Oh, look, Hype Train. Look at that. Even more
Oh
people want it.
shit!
Why not just movie that I actually fucking enjoy, like something from like anything Donnie Yen is in? Like why?
Ain't
Why
nobody
can't
want
it
to
be
see you
movies
happy,
I like?
bitch.
Hey, Bittersweet. What movie would you want us to review and talk about and whatnot too?
You gave enough, yeah, but at this point you gave enough bits. You could just easily, at this
Yeah.
fucking point, throw anything.
Yeah, just throw any movie in there, and we'll definitely do it. And if you want to give Alan a heart attack, pick something really shitty because he's going to be going through a lot.
Now
Fucking
Bruce Willis
apparently, I
won.
gotta
Now
keep
Bruce Willis
watching the
won.
entire filmography of fucking Stuart Little for some fucking reason.
Dude, this is like becoming like Crazy Castle, like that Bugs Bunny Crazy Castle thing. Like, how many
no idea what the
fucking
fuck you're
Stuart
talking
Little
about.
movies? How many
You
Stuart Little
never
movies
watched
are there?
that?
I think there's only 3. I think the third was animated.
All right,
Jesus.
all right. We got to watch Land Before Time 12.
Oh, okay. Big Hero
Okay.
6. Fuck it. I
Big
mean,
Hero 6, I'm down for it, absolutely. Yeah.
I didn't watch it at the time, but it's not
Watch
like I
it
have
after
anything
Man
against it.
Visible
Oh,
One. Let's
that
do
one's
it.
actually a good movie. She gave us a good one.
Yeah,
Thank
thank you
God.
very much, Bittersweet. And here's the thing too. As far as Land Before Time, Ganja, I'll watch it, but you had to watch it
Which
too.
one?
The first one.
Okay, because there's
But-
like 26 of them.
But Ganja needs to watch it with me with his camera on, because you and me both are gonna cry on stream for the first time, sir.
You
I would also
you have
cry
fun
if
with
we
that.
watched
I'm good.
American
I still
Tail,
remember
too.
the trauma.
Yeah. What would you say, Alan?
I'm good. I still remember the trauma when I was a kid. Fuck that.
Yeah. No, that movie, like,
Mother!
I watched it once and that was enough.
I gotta tell you, there's times where I miss when I didn't have my camera on, because like that fucking when I watch Grave of the Fireflies with Jett, if that was like a watch party or something, I don't know what the fuck I'd do on the show. That would have fucking made me.
I'm still
really cry.
trying to get you to watch Clan Ed After Story. I need
Fuck
to get
that
you
shit.
on that.
I'm not watching. No fuck. You depressed the fuck. I mean, I'm already depressed. Why would you
The
do
thing
that to me?
is, you got to get through like the first season though, which it has sad stuff. But when After Story hits, it's just like, oh, family shit.
Oh, Jesus. Yeah, I don't know. I don't like that shit.
And then nuclear explosion, you know, you get hinted about how war is bad, everyone cries, depression. I gotcha.
No, and then fucking like, and then she tried to make me have Alan watch Wolf Children, which is another sad, horrible fucking movie. Like,
I almost watched it too.
That one would have had Alan in the beginning because once again that's family shit.
Yeah, I hate family shit.
Yeah. Easy way to get me going is have a father that gives a shit about their kids. It's a quick way to get me going.
Well,
which is why I hate God's dad so much in Hunter x Hunter.
No, that Wolf Children, like it starts all fucking depressing because you said that father shit and she's like, ooh.
Yep.
Yeah.
And you wanted me to watch it too, you evil person.
Yeah, it's pretty.
Look,
I'll put in a bit bounty right now, just like
God, no.
do it.
And I'll put in Alan has to watch.
No, because I'll do a fucking bit bounty for a movie you
Jet.
can't fucking stand either. Fucking, we'll
match
watch
you.
Sucker Punch again.
I'll match you.
Oh man, dude.
No, God, you put in fucking money for goddamn mouth. Those want to know that.
Look, I did it for you, Jet.
The only part of that fucking movie that's even fucking memorable is that fucking King Kong ain't got nothing on me. Fucking
She knows the exact scene.
That's how you know
That's
the
train
scene
day.
afterwards is where'd you learn that from? Oh, Grand Theft Auto.
Wait,
on the Dreamcast, nah, Gamecast, bitch.
is this like a? Okay, hold on. Is this like one of those like disaster movie things?
No.
Malibu's Most
This one
Wanted?
tried to be a real movie.
You know what? It's a fucking. It's oh my god. You know what it is? Oh fuck. I don't know how to
That
describe it.
line's from Train Day. So when she said that, I'm like, don't tell me it's a parody of fucking Train Day.
It's not a parody, but it's around the 2000 comedies where they just did a bunch of reference humor.
The best way to describe this is take Ryan and remember that joke where everyone was trying to get him to say like racial slurs. Make that a movie.
Yeah.
Or remember
Just without the racial slur, it's just the stereotypical. Like,
They would have done it if they could.
Yeah, they could have.
Yeah.
Basically, take that one white dude from fucking Napoleon Dynamite at the end when he gets all like dressed up in fucking chains and shit. And just make that a movie.
All right.
The actual premise of Malibu Most Wanted is kind of
girlfriend,
hilarious. What's up?
He even gets the black girlfriend at the end and everything.
Oh yeah, I forgot she was in that movie.
This fucking movie sounds.
That movie's gonna suck. I can't believe I got to sit through this.
Yeah, just take every kid who basically wanted to be Eminem in the early 2000s and just make a movie about them.
Okay, but the premise of the actual movie is the only good part of the movie. So the thing is, like, yeah, it's basically Eminem wannabe. But his dad is so pissed off with this shit, he hires a bunch of black actors to like put him through training day, essentially, where he just goes through the worst of the worst to try to get him out of it to become more white.
Jesus Christ.
That's the premise of this movie.
But here's the thing, though, dude. You know what it's time for, sir? It's time for us to get the fuck out of here.
Thank God.
Because it might be Malibu's. But hey,
You
guys,
tried.
I was gonna segue.
Break it
fuck
down.
that. Tell
You
people.
tried.
No, I didn't. Tell people where to find you, fucking asshole.
Alrighty, you can find me on the Metropolis. If I'm not on a show, I'm editing it, so be sure to check out anything for there to either see my work in the foreground or the background, or just follow me on Twitter where I'm consistently yelling at IGN.
Yeah.
Let me write your articles, you terrible, terrible authors.
Yeah, you fight a lot on the internet.
I mean, I have a combative personality. What do you want?
You're an asshole.
I have a Twitter
Yeah,
you can
another
go
hype
check
train
out
going, or
called
is it the same
Red
hype
Ganja Guru, guys. It's cool. Got them tweets. Recently, I was in Kansas City for a vacation, small one. Did an episode of The Lawnarchy. Go check them out on Facebook. Go check them out on YouTube. It was a nice 2-hour show. It was fun as fuck. We talked about nonsense. Even got some live DJ in the beginning. More importantly, make sure to subscribe and give love to the chat tag. Any chance you get?
All right,
What
that
the
was
fuck
weird.
are you doing?
I don't know. I'm gonna be honest. I'm kind of having fun with the camera now. You know, like sometimes like I'll get the show ready and I'll just start like doing stupid shit.
Someone
Anyways,
please take a screenshot of that, please, for me.
no. All right.
Where's
Anyways,
Gene? The motherfucker hasn't done a goddamn clip all day.
yeah, no. Damn. He's just like, where fuck is
I'm
he
mad
at?
too, because he'll make sure
boss
to
or
catch me
something?
doing
Jesus
bullshit.
Christ.
But whenever it's Nick, he'll never get Nick. It's always me doing bullshit.
Gene, that's because Gene likes me. I'm nice to him.
If we
and
sort of clips based on host, it'd be like 99% me and then 1% the rest of y'all.
And 5% you not cleaning your laundry or your background at all.
Fuck you. At least I'm wearing a shirt.
What's in that bag?
Nothing.
The garbage.
Well, apparently
No,
it's just
it's more
$1.
Use tissues.
It's a Dollarama. Every fucking the dollar store fucking variant.
Anyways, guys, with that said, oh, by the way, too, last story before you go. I was gonna say it one sentence. The dollar store now has stuff that's more expensive than $1. So, yeah,
It's been like that for like a long time.
it's been a long time. I know.
Go check out your local $2.50 store.
Oh, I remember the first time I saw that.
For me.
I remember the first time I saw that, like, wait, shampoo $5. It says $1 or $2 on your fucking sign.
I love you guys. Thank you so much for all the love. Bittersweet. Thank you so much, Ryan Watson. Thank you so much. Oh my God,
I hate you, Ryan. Happy birthday.
Everybody.
Happy birthday, Ryan.
Happy
Jesus bless you.
birthday to you. Happy birthday. Fuck you. Peace out, everybody. Good night.
You're as a virgin as the day Jesus died. Congratulations.